Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. I've got an unboxing to do. This one came from Hobby King, as you can see by the tape. It arrived today, 14th of October 2020, about 10 minutes ago. Shall we see what's inside? There it is, it's a micro Tundra made by Durafly. I don't have the original Tundras, I went for the PA18 instead. Big box with a little plane. The baggie on the right over here, those are special adapters you need to work on standard receivers because they have these micro connectors. Got one here if I can get it in focus. They have these little micro connectors in the plane so you can use a micro receiver with it. Well, I don't have a micro receiver, so you need these adapters. I have got another two spare here. The other thing I purchased was this tiny little micro receiver. It's an ORX one. It's not stabilised, it's just a little receiver. And it's 6-channel. Next to no weight at all, it'll go really well in there. Let's see how this is packaged. There we are. Not sure what I'm looking at here. This is interesting. This is already off. Oh, it looks like it's held on with magnets. It's probably just a bit of rough shipping. Yeah, there we go. So it's all in there, and it's not as micro as micros can be. I don't go for micros. I used to do indoor flying and I hated the tiny little micro feather-light aircraft where you could only just pick them up and something would break on them. They didn't have real servos, they had these electronic things, and the way you adjusted the movements was by bending a wire. I hate that. Some things I'm already noticing, but maybe it's me being over picky. I can see the glue has yellowed. The glue they've used has yellowed, which isn't a good sign, but for the price, what the heck. Let me get it out of the package and then we'll go through the items. There we have it. What have we got here? We have the fuselage at the back, the wing, the main wing. This is a prop and some struts to support the wing, and also some struts to support the floats, which are over here. And these are the main undercarriage. The only thing I'm a little disappointed with is, apart from the Bolt batteries, none of the other batteries that are required for this that they had on the Hobby King page were available. All on back order. The Bolt batteries I had to get from Europe. If they arrive this week, I will definitely be flying this weekend. So here's the little fuselage. It's really well built. It's thick and solid. You know, it's not going to break just by touching it. Z-bends into horns. Proper push rods linking to real servos. These are 2-gram servos, and they've got adapters here. Excellent. I don't like the yellowing of that glue though. It's a bit poor. Still, trivial little thing. JST connector. These are the connectors that I don't have. I don't have a receiver that can use these. Yeah, not bad at all. I love the artwork on it. Micro Tundra. It's really funky. This comes off. Magnets as well hold this on. Now what everyone's saying is that you need to cut across these pieces, leaving that frame. That gives you better accessibility for your battery and all that sort of stuff. So I've got a tiny receiver that will go in the back. It's microlight. I'm using one of the bigger batteries. I've got the Bolt coming. It's the high voltage LiPo. I've never used the high voltage LiPo, so I don't even know how you charge them if you have to do anything special. I've asked questions and I'm waiting for answers. So if anyone's watching this video and know about the Bolt high voltage LiPo and how it's maintained, how it's charged, do please leave a comment. It looks quite a big battery, so I'm not sure where it goes, but we'll sort something out. So that's the hatch. This cowl is held on by magnets. 2 magnets, just holds the cowl on. Look at the tiny motor, it's smaller than my thumb. Goodness me, that is small. Yeah, it's held it on quite well. Not much to say about it really, it's pretty good, pretty sturdy. It's got the plastic mouldings. Screw things in and push things in. I mean, the undercarriage uses solid foam wheels. They've got no weight at all on them. That's it, just pushes in. Now the prop, it's a 6x4. I'm trying to get hold of a 5x4 3-blade prop because I think it'll look really cool with 3 blades on. So the propeller just pops straight on. It's got a tiny little prop nut in the bag that just screws it on. No spinner or anything to worry about. So I'm going to see if I can get a 3-blade prop. I've got a 3-blade prop, but it is already a 6. And you need to drop down one of the measurements, so I need a 5x4. Not a 6x4. That's the prop. Here's the goodie bag, and really all that's in the goodie bag is the tail wheel, which just pops on and off because you can pop on and off a rudder. And that just slots into here. So you either have your tail wheel if you've got your wheels, and if you've got your floats you can put a rudder, or not. Because when I use the floats I'll be going off snow when the winter comes. It's got some wing supports here. They're marked E. They're both marked E, and they've got little upturns. So they obviously go from under here, E, and onto the wing. And there's a little bag in here with a few screws in it. One long screw, which is for the wing, which you screw into a plastic piece there. And there's 4 little screws in there, of course, for the wing struts. And then there's a little bit of Velcro for your receiver or your battery. We've got the wings. These tiny little wings, they're so thin. Now I have heard that they are thin wings, and therefore the wing loading is relatively high for the weight of the plane. And it's best to fly this with first flap set, as in takeoff flaps. But we'll see. The servos are proper 2-gram servos, 4 of them on the wing. It has a spar, doesn't go full length, it just stops here. These are already connected, double wires, so one of them's the servos for the ailerons and one of them's servos for the flaps. It's got a plastic tongue piece here which goes into the piece on the fuselage. It tucks under it, and that's why you need to keep this piece in, but you don't need these. I'll do that when I assemble this. That wing just basically goes under there like that. We've got a set of foam floats, carbon spars joining them together, and in this bag you've got the wires, and they just literally just pop into here, sprung loaded to pop in, and then the 2 sets of wires pop into where the undercarriage is and where this back one is, and that's it. Wow, it's a nice size. It's not micro light. I'd have called it a mini Tundra myself, not micro Tundra, but I do like this colour scheme. Yeah, it's going to look really trendy flying through the skies. Judging by what I've seen, this is going to be easy to hand launch, keep it in close, and just have a bit of fun on a calm day. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers.